What's good, everybody? It is Monday, September 6th. It's Labor Day. Welcome into your daily sports betting show of record. We call it the Early Edge. We are powered, as always, by the almighty SportsLine. This day was made to commemorate and honor people that work. And we work every single day, and we do it for you. Quickly, let's recap one of the fun days in sports. We were all high on Notre Dame last night, except for AB. He was on the unders. I'm not even going to talk about that. But Notre Dame up 18, third quarter. Then a personal foul that wasn't called a personal foul, up 10. Everything worked against us, and then the greatest physical comeback in the history of college football also happened against us. Good for Mackenzie Milton that he got back on the field. He could have waited till week 2. That's okay. Now, we're moving on. We're starting the first official full football week of the entire year. Now, if you've been paying attention, we've been telling you for a week, follow our YouTube channel. I hope you do it right here, right now. Turn on those notifications. Several things to promote today. First and foremost, at 3 p.m. Eastern this afternoon, our last NFL Futures episode will drop into your feed. There are 8. I suggest you go watch all 8. None are longer than 15 minutes, and get you ready for NFL, which starts this Thursday. Now, let's bring in the stars of the show. And my goodness, it is a glorious morning when I see Alabama on the show. Good morning, Allie.
Good morning.
How was your weekend? I'm assuming since Alabama won big, it was very good for you.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I got a puppy out of it.
Whoa. A puppy out of what?
Bama minus 18.5.
Wait. You bet on Alabama a puppy? So you bet somebody a puppy? That's the epitome of taking a dog. That's literally taking a dog. Wow, on a favorite. Boy.
Yep.
Look at it. Yep. Jay Smooth. Maybe the worst bad beat you've had all year. Tell us quickly about it. Very quickly about it. How did that feel yesterday?
4 runs in the first inning and then not another one scored for another 4 innings, and we had a couple tattooed balls on top of it. It was a frustrating one. You know what? It feels like the right side, wrong result. We're going to bounce back, keep trusting the data. Nothing I can't get past.
Oh, man. Maestro, good morning.
Good morning. And let's not forget, Allie also has 100 coming from Matt Severance. That, as far as I recall, that was an official showdown.
If it's on the air and I call it a SportsLine showdown, it's an official bet, and Maddie will pay. I can promise you that.
It might be by telegram or some kind of.
For my puppy.
Yeah. He might send a telegram and get it by week 18 of the NFL season. Now, I've been waiting to bring everybody on the show because it's a very, very exciting day for us. I've been teasing it a lot, and I want to bring it up right now because we are officially today launching our Early Edge live show in the afternoon. If you're watching on YouTube right now, you're seeing all the different shows we're going to roll out starting this week. We can also throw Monday on there. We'll be having a Monday show, but this is for this week starting on Tuesdays. Every single week, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, NFL Week Preview. Then Wednesday, AB will host the college football preview, and then you can see the rest of the shows. Basically, every single day except for Saturday, we will have a live 1-hour show in the afternoon. Maestro, how excited are you for this?
I'm beyond psyched because I know the names who are going to be on these shows, including guys like Prop Stars, guys like Dave Richard, people that we've all seen on, and just putting it all together and really dialing in on these games. I can't wait.
I've never been a part of a team, and I say a team, I'm saying across 3 or 4 different shows where everybody wants to help everybody. And that's exactly what we're doing, bringing guys from other shows that have particular expertise with whatever the live stream is. And we're doing it for you. And I cannot wait. Now, let's get into our storylines that could affect the betting lines today. And speaking of NFL Week 1s, Jay Smooth, I'm going to let you start. What do you got?
Thanks, Coach. Yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about, betting NFL lines and how they move over the course of the week. We're coming out of baseball where you had games every single day and the lines sort of move a little differently. With NFL, because you have so long, sometimes the sharp money doesn't even start coming in until betting limits are taken off, usually around Monday night, Tuesday morning. So I really think that what you want to get used to is maybe waiting a little bit to take some of these bets. You might see a great line on a Sunday night when things open, but the big money isn't going to really start flowing in until the early part of the week. So experienced bettors know to wait to see when some of that sharp money comes in like I said, Monday or Tuesday. And also, we have a lot of COVID problems. So being a little patient might pay off this season.
Yeah, I tell you what, and that's why we're doing that NFL show. Sorry, I just got a little text. Those shows on Tuesday, it's exactly what you're talking about. All right, staying in the NFL. Maestro, what do you have for us today?
Yeah, it's 7.5. We're talking Cowboys and Buccaneers, and the thought that this might go down to 7, but then the news comes out about Zach Martin. He's their best offensive lineman. He's on the Cowboys. He's out with COVID, not expected to play. And Zeke Elliott said, he's our best offensive players. We run behind him. And that's basically how simple it is. Now, Conor McGovern started 8 games last year. He wasn't bad. So it's not like they're going to, have a turnstile in his place, but I don't think running against the Bucs was going to be hard. Sue is expected back for Tampa Bay. He was on the COVID list. He's expected to be reinstated today. And if that's the case, they have everybody back up front, which is going to tie into my prop later today.
Oh, I like when you tease forward just a little bit. Now, when you've got the Maestro on part of your team, nobody keeps their team intact or transparent more than this guy. Now, something we're going to do every single week, and I waited until now to roll this out as well as we get ready for our SportsLine play here on the show. Every week, we're going to show you what our cappers have done here on the show. So, Maestro, if you don't mind, Jeweler, if you don't mind throwing that up right now, look at that. Look what the Jeweler created. You want transparency? I don't want one more damn tweet about a recap, about transparency, nothing. We got every single pick right here, and we're going to put this up every single week in football season. Thank you. Thank you. No more tweets about transparency. I'm done with that. All right, let's get into our pick on the show. You can tell I'm fired up today because I am fired up today. All right, just one play today from SportsLine, and it's the only college football play of the day. Now, no Lane Kiffin, so there's not going to be any 18 shots of Lane. Is he going to run out the score today? But we certainly hope that they do, as he's going to be sitting home with COVID. Now, giving 9.5, Ole Miss, they're really good. They actually have a defense this year, and many people predict it's going to be a shootout. But Ole Miss has a defense, so I don't believe they'll stop scoring. You give Lane Kiffin and his team a national audience, you best believe they're going to want to dazzle all night. We're going to lay the 9.5. Okay, let's get into my cappers now. And when she's on the show, she always goes first. Alabama, the floor is yours.
All right, so let's go Dodgers. First 5 innings, minus half a run, minus 130 versus the Cardinals today. The Dodgers have won all of Scherzer's starts and going 5-0 in the first 5 of all of those starts. Scherzer also kind of goes deep into games. He's gone more than 6 innings in all of his starts except for one against the Mets. And he also faced the Cardinals when he was with the Nats in April, and he didn't allow a run in the 6 innings he pitched. Nicholas, on the other hand, he's not been very impressive in his 3 starts, posting a 4.41 ERA. And in the first 5, he's gone 1-1-1. I don't expect him to go very deep. It doesn't look like he ever really even reaches 5 innings, with the exception of a few games. And I won't be surprised if the Dodgers come in to get him because they're sad about going 1-2 to the Giants this weekend.
Oh, I love those nuggets. I love when you give me something that I just don't think about. And speaking of something that I didn't think about, somebody in the comment section, I think, has a very, very good idea. My man, Ed Hughes, he says, can we start a little GoFundMe for Matt's severance? I'm assuming to pay Allie. That's what I'm guessing. Oh, my goodness. Maddie. Oh, anyway, you guys are too much to watch this show. All right, Jay Smooth, you know what time it is. It's your turn. Let's go.
Yeah, it's go time. I mean, first of all, Matt Severance has won plenty of money in MLB. He should be able to pay Allie, no problem. But I'm going to stick on the diamond today. I'm going to stay actually with a correlated play with what Allie just said. I'm going to take the Dodgers team total over 4.5. I'm getting this one at DraftKings minus 120. The hitting conditions are actually really great in St. Louis today. Wind blowing out, air density index at 60, which is a decent amount below the average. As Allie mentioned, Mike Mikolas has not been all that great. I really think that the Dodgers are going to be able to get runs on the board today. So, yeah, take them to go over 4.5 in this one. Cardinals bullpen also pretty taxed. used most of their guys last night. Then I'm going to go to the Royals and the Orioles game. And we know yesterday that I was trying to pick on Chris Bubik. Well, he's going to pitch today. 6.06 ERA on the road, 7.22 ERA, 1.87 whip when pitching during the day. It's pretty atrocious. Lowther for the Orioles, again, not that great either. 584 expected slugging is sky high. He looks like he's going to be an opener going into a bullpen day, and the Orioles just used a lot of their bullpen in that series against my Yankees, who, I mean, we'll talk gross, but yeah, I really like this one to go over in the first 5 innings. Yeah, terrible for the Yankees, but yeah, Orioles first 5 over 5.5 should be a great play today. And then my last play, I'm going to go to the money line with the Mets. The Mets have been playing pretty well recently. I mean, yeah, their bullpen hasn't looked great, but the Nationals bullpen has looked worse. They're going to trot out Trevor Williams for the Mets. He had a 0.69 ERA in August. He's faced the Nats. He held them to 1 run in 4 1/3 innings. Patrick Corbin going out for the Nationals. He's just been terrible most of the season. Mets should have Diaz, Lugo, Loop available out of the bullpen. I do think that they should be able to notch this win on the holiday.
Oh, I love those 3 plays. I love first 5 plays. I really, really do. I don't know why, but I just do. As much as I hate unders, I love first 5 plays. All right, NFL. The Maestro's always locked and loaded, already ready for Thursday night. Mr. Maestro, what do you got today?
Yeah, there's a prop I want to jump on now because at DraftKings, CeeDee Lamb is still at 4.5 catches. You do have to lay juice -145 to go over. At other books, he's already at 5.5, and I want the 4.5. This guy with Dak Prescott had 5, 6, 5, 5, and 8 catches before Dak got hurt. 40 targets in those 5 games. We know he's looked awesome. I believe he will become the #1 receiver. And we talked about Zach Martin. That's just going to hurt the running game. This could be a situation with Dallas playing from behind. Could be garbage time where they get CeeDee Lamb, and I think he definitely gets to 5 catches.
Oh, CeeDee Lamb, he's healthy. He is feeling good. He will be that #1 receiver. Now, he'll be playing on Thursday. Look what I have here. I've been teasing it for weeks. Do you guys know anybody that happens to be on this show that may be the first voice you hear when you put this video game in? I'll wait.
I can't think of any.
Oh, you can't think of any. I can tell you what it is. I've been telling you. So in my contract, I get a few copies that I get to give away. So right here on the show later this week, we're going to give away an Xbox and a PlayStation 4 Madden 22 autographed by your boy. Now, haven't figured out how I'm going to do it yet, but I just got this box yesterday. And boy, they're fresh, still in the package. I'm going to sign them, and somebody's going to win it out there. Just a little tease to our NFL.
Can I get one? Or
can you get one? Do you play Madden 22?
Oh, I love Madden. Anyone wants my gamer tag? Let's do it.
All right. Well, I happen to know a guy who may have one for you. We'll talk off camera. All right. Here we go. Grab your paper, grab your pencil. Here is the recap. And as always, it's a Labor Day glorious. Alabama, she's on Dodgers first 5 -1 or -0.5 run, -130. Then Jay Smooth, 3 plays today. Same Dodgers game. Let's go team total over 4.5. Royals, Orioles, first 5 over 5.5. Both teams been hitting great, scoring a lot of runs remarkably. Then the Mets, -125 on the money line. Then one prop for the Maestro so far. CeeDee Lamb over 4.5 catches on Thursday. You see the juice. That's because that's how good this dude is. He is a beast. Hope Dak is looking at him a lot on Thursday night. Then the only play from SportsLine tonight. We didn't want to just muddy it up with anything else. We're on Lane Kiffin. We're on Ole Miss -9.5. And then the gem today, Ole Miss -9.5. Dodgers money line, Astros money line. Very clean, but very tasty. All right. I feel really good that this week is starting. Oh, my goodness, I'm pumped. The whole team is put together, and they're fired up, and they're ready. So, there's only one thing left to do. You've got your marching orders. Let's take all of these tickets straight to the pay window. By the way, did I mention Chip Patterson was 9-2 on the early edge last week? Yeah. You may want to watch the college football preview this week. Oh, and we also have a recap. With a capital R, a recap. I'm just messing. Let's get locked and loaded. Let's get fired up. Patrick Cantley, congratulations on being the FedEx Cup champion. 15 million large. This is the early edge. Good luck. Do you want best bets in your feed every single day? All you have to do is hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all things Early Edge.